Well, this is pretty much set in statute. It's assessment season. I talked with the executive director of the State Assessors Association, who also happens to be the assessor in 4 towns in Oswego County too. And I asked him, with all that's going on, how can some people's assessments still be going up?
As soon as July 2nd rolls around, assessors are already starting on the subsequent roll. And so, these are an ongoing thing. And so when the whole pandemic started, most assessors had those values done and ready. They were just ready to print the roll.
Probably the biggest change is that most, if not all, in-person grievance hearings have been canceled. But that doesn't mean you still can't argue your assessment.
Even if we don't have a face-to-face meeting with the Board of Assessment Review, they file that properly submitted RP 524, the complaint for the grievance, and they will be heard as if they're in person.
Whether it's in writing, over the phone, via Zoom, Wheeler says, come prepared.
We simply ask the question, why? What is it about your place that you feel the assessment's too high? Because it's not enough for me to go on your gut reaction, so you've got to give me something.
He adds that it's hard to know right now what the impact of the pandemic will be on housing values. They just won't know for another cycle, which will start all over again July 1st. And believe it or not, just because your assessment goes up doesn't mean your taxes automatically will too.
Where the assessor is the one who makes sure that everybody is getting the appropriate slice of the pie and paying their fair share. That's really all it is.
Now, usually the only way you get a letter from your assessor is if your home's value has gone up or down. So if you didn't get a letter by now, it's probably because nothing has changed. Now, if you do plan on grieving your assessment, make sure you check with your municipality to see how they're doing it this year.